Maybe you can talk about self-doubt and ways you dealt with it in the past. I've hit a roadblock with the Amazon brand, specifically with finding a product. Whew, this is a really, really good topic. Man, I should do a podcast episode about this. This is a very, very real concern. And if you're feeling this type of self-doubt where you're doubting your product idea, you're doubting your supplier, you're doubting your branding, like any aspect of the business, like you feel doubt, you feel nervous about, just know that it is 100% normal. Like you are not the only one going through this. We went through this ourselves. I went through it 5 years ago in my first Amazon business. We went through it with this past business. That I think is a huge benefit of having a mentor, is simply to help push you through those moments of doubt. For us, with our bandanas, we had our doubts. Obviously, we did our research. Like I did my Jungle Scout research. I looked at the numbers, but throwing out a product that was significantly more expensive than any of our competition on Amazon was scary. We're like, are people going to pay this? Like we were looking at dog bandanas for $5. $5 right here. Birthday boy, $5. Birthday boy, $6.99. $10.99, 6-pack, $12.99. Like everyone is selling super cheap stuff. And we're like, we're going to sell 4 for $25. Is anyone going to buy this? Now we did our research off of Amazon to find, there were brands selling very premium, more expensive, dog bandanas, not on Amazon, but it was kind of a risk for us. And we kind of just had to just trust our branding, trust that we knew we had a better product. We got our samples. We loved the product. We ordered competitors' products. We compared. We did our due diligence. And that, along with just speaking to our friend and mentor and just saying, hey, this is what we're thinking of doing. What do you think? And he's like, go for it. Like he even, many cases, I remember when we would text him, it wasn't even like he had this big elaborate answer of, oh, you should do this and the math and this number, No, it was simply, it's going to work. Push on, push forward. You're going to make it happen. And we're just like, okay, let's do this thing. And I've sent emails to a lot of you guys who submitted different modules where it looks good. Like I see no red flags. And so it's just a matter of me sending a message that says, this looks good, push forward, trust the process, do your diligence, develop the product, develop the brand, and you're going to be just fine. You're going to sell. That's the thing that you have to remember though, is you can't take shortcuts and expect amazing results. Or maybe a better way to say it is you can't be lazy and expect amazing results. So if you're being lazy with your product research, if you're not willing to order competitor products, that's something that I've talked about to many students in the past, is if you're going to sell dog bandanas like what we did, go and order your competitors. You have to know what you're up against, not just looking at it online. You have to go and order them, spend the money and order them, return them if you want. It's not going to cost you anything, but it's just like doing those little steps, ordering your competitors' products, analyzing it, thinking deeper, thinking about product development, thinking about your branding, thinking about your photography. Instead of just taking like an iPhone photo and being lazy with it, go take a legit photo. Drive 10 minutes up the canyon. I mean, for us, drive 10 minutes up the canyon and get a good photo. Like, don't be lazy. For us, that's a huge part of our brand, is our photography. We just rented out a studio like 2 weeks ago to take a couple photos for our new website. And we had to spend like $100. I'm not saying everyone go out and spend $100 for a studio, but it's just like the little details like that every step of the way that makes a big difference. When you're doing your sourcing, the first manufacturer you find, that might not be the best one. Order samples from a couple, keep like search a little bit further. I have a student of mine. This is a student from before this coaching program he's a great student of mine, sourced forever. Man, he spent like 3 months sourcing. He found someone that he thought was going to be awesome, ordered a sample, and it wasn't quite up to par. Could we have sold that product? Probably. But, we had to have a conversation, say, are you pumped about this product? Like about the sample. Are you excited about the sample? When you get this, you say, wow, this is awesome. He's like, no, I don't, because this aspect of it bothers me. Like, okay, then you shouldn't sell it. And so he just went back to the drawing board. He was pretty discouraged at that point, you know, doubting, like, we even had a conversation of, he'd spent 6 months developing this product. He already had a tech pack. He already has his branding kit. And he was really discouraged, thinking, hey, I'm going to have to pivot and like go a totally different direction. And he just messaged me last night saying he found another manufacturer that is showing promise. So, you know, just kind of pushing past those pain points of going the extra mile and taking the extra step. I think that's what separates like the really successful brands from the brands who fizzle out and die. The people who aren't able to push past those struggles are the ones who are not able to push past the struggles are the ones who aren't successul. They're the ones whose their brands fail, their businesses fail, they give up. I've had students in the past of mine who kind of just like fizzled out. Like they were like in my group coaching program from last August, and some of them have gone on to do great things and are selling thousands of dollars a month on Amazon, and some of them just like fizzled, like it was just too hard for them. Like they just weren't willing to push through. And even when we say you're on the right track, you just got to keep pushing through, keep messaging suppliers. You just got to keep looking. It's not going to happen on the first time. You know, I think that's what separates the men from the boys. I don't know how else to say that, but like taking the extra step, pushing through when it's tough. It's like going to the gym and lifting weights. And most people, you know, they'll, you know, bench press or whatever, and they'll get tired and like, okay, I'm tired, I'm done. Like, that rep made me tired. But the people who are jacked at the gym, like who are ripped, are the ones when they feel that rep where it's like, oh, that one is really hard. They do one more or they do two more. They go to failure where they push so hard that like someone has to like lift a bar up at the end because they're every last amount of energy they're pushing. Those are the people who get ripped and shredded in the gym versus the people who are like, feeling pretty tired, I'm going to call it quits there. So if you're feeling doubt, if you're feeling discouraged, just know that's normal. That's just kind of part of the growth process. You just have to be willing to push through that pain, push through those tough parts. And obviously, if you are having doubts, message me. Let's talk through your doubts. Why are you doubting? Let's look at it and I'll help you say, is this scary? Yes. But do we think it can be successful based on your idea, you know, the market and everything? Yes. So let's push forward. Let's get it going. Let's get it out there. I think in a lot of cases that like self-doubt is going to be an individual type of thing. There's going to be something that's causing you to doubt. The numbers, your price, something is going to cause you to doubt. So let's just talk about it and see if, you know, there's something that we need to maybe do different, or if it's just a matter of jump off the diving board. You're going to be fine. It's water. You're going to be fine. I know it's scary, but you're going to be okay. You just got to be able to take the leap and move to the next step.